Roses are red, violets are blue. Tom Ford has launched Rose Prick, but is it for you? You guys know that I love Tom Ford fragrances, so when this bad boy arrived on my desk, I was like, I'm gonna say excited. I thought I'm not gonna like this. It's called Rose Prick, so I thought it's gonna be very rosy. It's probably quite whimsical, a bit airy, a bit nothing. But knowing Tom Ford, I knew that it wouldn't be quite as it seemed. Also with a price tag of £218 for 50 mils, you are pricey. I thought it's gotta have something about it. So he's enjoying it too. So I have been testing this, I've been wearing it, and I'm in a pretty good position to let you guys know what I think. Now, if you are new to this, you're wondering, who is this guy? Hi, I'm Robin. This world here is man for himself. If you like fragrance reviews, skincare, grooming, hair care, hairstyles, product reviews, all the good stuff, then press subscribe right now. Now, these private blend fragrances by Tom Ford, I say these, there's been a kind of group of them. He does sort of like annual releases. We had Fucking Fabulous, which whenever I smell this on someone, I just know you are wearing that. It's impactful, it's got drama. It says, I have got the cash and I want you to know about it. There was also Tom Ford Lost Cherry, which I was surprised by. In that, I thought it again might be too gourmand, a bit too sweet, but actually, I really enjoyed this and it's something that I would tend to wear. So, sticking with this family of expensive sort of limited runs, this is sort of in keeping with that. Now, I would say it's important to think, we are mostly guys here, that a sort of rose fragrance might not be for us. You know, it might be a little too light. You don't have this sort of the ouds that we know of Tom Ford, the deeper and darker good stuff, maybe even sort of the salty tones or the fresh. You might think floral's maybe not quite right for you. Now, when you're looking actually at the notes and what they talk about this sort of spicy top. So you've got Szechuan pepper and turmeric. For me, there's a touch of spice, definitely something which initially sort of drops in there. It is very rose, so there's 3 types of rose in here. There's May rose, Bulgarian rose, there's Turkish rose, and it is very true to that. Now, Tom Ford took inspiration from his own private rose garden. I've got a private rose garden, I'm sure you do too, but this comes from Tom's very own garden. Totally upfront, I tend not to like floral fragrances. I do want something a little bit more, I hate saying masculine because it's a fragrance, wear whatever you want, style yourself however you want, but I do want something that's a little, I'm gonna say stereotypically darker and a bit heavier against my skin. But actually, this does have a sort of deepness to it on the basis of patchouli, which gives you that sort of earthiness, and there's also tonka, which gives it a sweetness. In terms of the sort of profile of this fragrance, get down to that base very quickly. For me, it works its way into the base like super quick. The initial spice into the rose, then you come down into this sweeter base, which actually for me is a little bit like caramel. I actually quite like that. But the issue sort of for me here was the performance. And when you're looking back at the other Tom Ford fragrances, Fucking Fabulous, Lost Cherry, even like the sort of total classics of Oud Wood, these are fragrances which have great projection. You can really smell them, the sort of sillage when it's in the air, also how long it lasts on the skin. I always think they're actually pretty good for that price point. This, I actually haven't thought it's been that great. I've worn it in the morning and by the afternoon I'm not smelling it on myself, and actually other people aren't either. I was at an event last night and I was wearing this, and also my friend Ree was also wearing this. We'd both been trying it and I could really smell it on her skin. She'd put it on earlier that day and I liked it on her skin. On my skin, maybe it's because I'm always roasting, maybe it just burns off, I felt like it had gone. I think for a £218 fragrance, you're gonna want something which is your calling card. You want that signature scent. I find this a bit meh, a bit forgettable. It's nice, but nice is the word. Nice is forgettable. Nice is the guy that you smile to on the street. Nice is the girl with a nice dress. But do you want to go home with it? Do you want it on your skin? Yeah, probably not. And I think the sort of issue with it, and I'm going to say issue, I think the sort of issue with this is the style versus substance thing here. Tom Ford is a master of marrying style plus substance and creating a product which is next level, and a product which is so strong in brand. This for me is style. This is beautiful, this beautiful pillar bottle that we know from Private Blend. in the rose pink color with the matte black, I think works so well. But in terms of substance, this sort of reminds me a lot of those sort of mass market feminine fragrances you get. It's not a Britney Spears, let's not diss it, but it is something which is light and I don't think has enough impact for the price point. So for me, this is a good launch. It's not a great launch and it's not worth your cash. Also, I should say, looking at the stats on the website, this went up yesterday on manfromself.com. I pinged it around on stories, I put it on Twitter, I put it on Facebook. So many of you guys went across and checked this out. And actually the percentage of you guys that clicked through to the product page on this was so small on Tom Ford. I think this is going to be a hard sell. It's a hard sell because it's rose. Many of us don't like rose. Many of us will get caught up in what we think a rose fragrance is. It's going to be a hard sell because it's £218 for 50 mils, and I don't think it's worth your cash. So there you go. Brutally honest, it's fine. Go into Tom Ford Covent Garden. Seriously, one of the best places. Get your beak around that, but leave with another fragrance. You will actually see some of my favorites on manfromself.com. We've got a full Tom Ford category with reviews from me and reviews from you, so check them out. Tom, I'm excited for your next one, but this one is a no from me. But thank you very much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this. Hit subscribe. The button is around my face somewhere. There'll also be something hovering over my roses, so click that. And also come and follow on Instagram. This is kind of where I surface these things. If you want a review before here, it will be there. Come and follow. But I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.